Hello and welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Today we're going to be doing a character showcase to celebrate hitting chase level 200. I also haven't hit or done one of these videos in over 6 months, so I figured I'd give you guys an update since it's been 6 months. We're going to be starting same way as last time, going from our weakest to our strongest. I actually have my characters already ordered from strongest to weakest in regards to total attack. So what we're going to be doing is same as last time for the most part. We're going to be showing off our total attack for each of our characters, as well as our pets and stuff for them. And then for the main characters, like probably our top 3, I'll be showing the cards that I've slotted in and giving you guys a few tips on what cards I believe you guys should slot in and how to get them or where to get them. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started on this. So first we've got Lime. She's our weakest character. We have 130,130 total attack on her. She has 2 pieces of True Iron Dragon. And then we have a full Season 5 set for her, as well as one of her character class sets. And then pets-wise, we have the Sia pet that goes with her skin set. And we're going to be kind of going through these quickly, just kind of try to work our way to the top row, which I'm sure you guys care about the most. But I still want to show off every character, so we have total attack 150,526, level 16 weapon, with 4 pieces of TID and Harkian's Ring on our last. We have a full Season 5 set for him, as well as a couple bonus Cordy pieces there. For Christmas set we have Gaikaz, and we have Rui, which goes with his skin set. Next we have Jin. So Jin, we have 3 pieces of TID for him. His weapon's only rank 11, so not close to getting 17 yet. He's got 157,514 total attack. And then as far as his Cordy goes, we have full set Season 5 Havoc set for him. Although we're missing 1 piece here, so I just filled it in with a different Season 5 set to get it to have the full set effect. Pets wise, we have our Havoc, which goes with this set, but I personally use Monty Darko on him, which is one of the craftable pets. And then obviously we have Gaikaz for him as well. Moving on to Army. Army is a character that I definitely want to make stronger, but I haven't had the extra stuff to be able to make her stronger or the time to be able to get around to her yet. But she's still sitting at a nice 157,590 total attack. She has 3 pieces of TID, and she has Harkian's Ring. Moving forward from that, we have a full Season 5 Mad Tea Party skin, so the same set that we have from last. And then we have the same pet as last with the Rui pet, and then we also have a Pepe. We still need to work on leveling him up actually, so we can get his evolved version. And then character number 5, Amy. This isn't the most attractive skin set in my opinion for a character, but it matches her vibe so much since she's all based around music. So for her, we don't have Harkian's Ring yet, but we do have a plus 11 weapon, and then we have 5 pieces of TID for 157,629. And for her, we have a full Season 6 set, so we get a bunch of taint resistance from that. So we have a good amount of taint resistance on her without actually having a lot of runes that actually give us it. And then for her, we have Jackie, and we have Dolly. Jackie comes with the set, Dolly comes from Nightmare Circus. We've got Ryan next. For him, we have 4 pieces of TID. His weapon is only actually grade 7. I can actually upgrade that real easy right now if I want to, so I'll have to look back at that. Total attack 174,529. Full Season 6 set. We also started working at one point to make a Thanatos armor set for him, and then we have one of his class sets. Pets, we have the pet that comes with this set, Arson, and then we have level 12 Sit, which we need to get him leveled up as well so we can get his evolved version too. Vigus. Vigus is an interesting character, and I found he's a lot stronger than I thought, so he's another character that I want to get up to be able to do the Void Dungeons. But for him, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 17 TID, or 6 out of 12. I don't know why I said 11 or 17 or whatever I said. But we have Harkin's Ring for him as well. 181,880 total attack, and then we still have our purple Phantom Phoenix gear from when you were able to upgrade Phantom Phoenix to purple, and that's how you get TID. It's a lot easier than it used to be. A lot easier. We have full set minus the gloves for Ordo Squad Lower Arm, which is Season 5 set, and then we have the sunglass like Noir cosmetic set for him too. And then here we have Ordo Squad, which comes with this set, and then we have Crustaceo, which is the Silverland craftable pet, or at least one of the two. Liar. I need to get her a better second job weapon. I don't actually have her second job that strong. It's like 11,000 weaker than this, but this is one away from being plus 17. We have a few different pieces of TID for her. She's almost 200k. She's at 184,867. We have Harkion's Ring for her. And then full Cordy set, Season 5, as well as a bunch of extra stuff, like we have the Zombie Halloween set, the Lollipop, these for the Queen Gorgos event when they used to run that, and then a few different clear items. So we have a lot of Cordy for her. And for this, we have Dokaibi King, which comes with their skin set. We have Gaikaz, and then we have level 6 Trickster. I think this is from one of the Halloween events. You could buy him from the store a couple years ago or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember how I got that too much. I think it's probably from the Halloween events, because I have her Halloween set. And then we're getting closer and closer to 200,000 now with our characters, which is the SS ranking that allows you to do Void and stuff. So for her, we're missing just the helmet for TID as well as the accessories. We have our Harkion's Ring, plus 11 for our weapon. Then we have that free Cordy set, a Halloween headband, and the actual full set for the marionette. And then as far as pets go, we have Annie and Momo. We have the free Princeon dragon from that free Cordy set. And then Keize's, or Kei's Dogga. This pet's really cute, and I might actually use him instead of the Annie and Momo. I'm not sure on her. I'll have to go back and look at that later. But there's Arlay. Sigurd. Sigurd is, other than maybe Liar and Army, one of the characters that I really want to get up here. He's 214,729, so we're now on our 200k characters. I do have full TID for him, but none of it's actually fully set up with the properties and stuff to actually increase my TID. As you can see, it reduces it, which is why I have all these TID sitting in my inventory and other characters. But for him, we're at 200k. We have plus 17, so I think he's our first character so far that is a plus 17. We have the full Animal Police Season 6 Cordy set minus the second job weapon, but I could care less about that. I don't use second job on him. We used to have the Nightmare Circus set for cosmetics, then we used to have that Battle Pass set for cosmetics for him. He was actually the very last character I got a Cordy set for, like a full gotcha set for. Looks like our title's pretty bad on him too. We need a... Yeah, we don't have any of these. But we do have this one though. So 216,024, but we need to get a better title for him. We don't have the rings or the earrings for him yet from TID either. I'm spending a little more time on him because I do care about it and I want to get him a lot stronger. So we have Gale as well for him. Gale's a pretty decent pet. I like the fact that his missiles are heat-seeking. Very last character before we hit the top row is Edel. So I think this got a little bit out of order. I think Sigurd's stronger than Edel because he's got almost 20k more than her. So 195,361. She has a full TID set, plus 10 on her weapon. We have a full minus the boots Season 4 Cordy Dogstar glove set, and then we have the special Cordy that only Edel can get. And then Sirius is our pet for her, and that's about it for Edel. I think our Elysis is also weaker than our Sigurd. Yeah. Full TID for her as well, with a few extra pieces. Plus 15 weapon, 198,960. And then we do actually have a full Star Guardian Season 6 Cordy set, but I started getting pieces for the Fallen Angel lore on my Fallen Angel armor set because I really like that a lot more on Analysis because of like just the red theme. So we kind of have like a 7.5 on her. Then we have our kind of like normal class set there. And then pets, we have Dolly again, and we have Rui, or Barry rather. And I think everybody here going forward should have a plus 17 minus 1, and they should all be 200k plus. And soon the power attack, the level for power will jump up drastically from character to character too. So we have a full, if we put this on, we'll have a full TID armor set for Zero. We also have his plus 17. At some point I'll have to make a video showing off all the characters plus 17s that I have, and slowly work my way to doing a full video of every plus 17. So for him we have a Christmas set, then we have the cutie like Santa snowman set, and then we have another classic. I actually crafted his pants twice, which sucks because it's like 300 points per, and yeah. And for mask wise, we just stick with his first drop mask. I think it looks best with the armor set that I'm wearing. I really like this armor set on him. And then pet wise, dually again, we have a Christmas event pet here. Really cute, not very powerful though. And then we have Devillion. Devillion, not the biggest, most fondest of, but he's good fun. Then we have Dio. Dio is another full TID set. So I have a lot of full TID sets with extra pieces, but not all of it's better to where it's actually having my characters wear all of it. Sorry to drink some water because my throat's getting very dry. So for him, we actually have some earrings, but we still need to get more. I've been working a lot lately on getting my characters the earrings from Temple of Time and Siege of Taroka, because I'm missing a lot of them, and I think that's where I'm losing a lot of my power. And then for him, full Season 5 set, as well as his Quarry armor here. And then pet-wise, we have Stallion and Dolly. We're getting closer and closer to the top characters that I could do Void and all that stuff with, so here we go. I actually have like no TID on this character. She's plus 16, so she's the only character in my top row that doesn't have plus 17 on her weapon. And then she does have Harkeen's ring, but she doesn't have any earrings or anything, and I still have her 238k. So that's not too bad, but I don't have TID on her at all. Like, this is still old purple Phantom Phoenix gear. And then Quarry, we have a full Season 6 set for the Pirate set. We also have this KZ's mini doll, which, you know, was good. It came out with her release. And then we have pieces of the Fallen Angel set for her as well, just kind of like how we have for Alice's. We have kind of two sets here. And then we have like this free set that came with the release, if you leveled up quick enough. And then we have this other free set here that you could get if you did her bonus pre-release stuff or whatever. Decany's the only one that I actually did the pre-release stuff for, because I just didn't care too much about the free sets, but also got really busy in life. So for her, we have Belia, which is part of that set that we have part of for both her and both Alice's. And then we have Scar, which comes with her full set that she's wearing. And then with Princeon, again with that free Cordy set. Let me drink some more water real quick. So Rufus is yet another character we have full TID for, but it just reduces my stats too much. If I can get 2 more pieces though, or no, yeah, 1 more piece will give me really good MP recovery, so I can get that, and then another 2 pieces after that I'll get 3.68% crit chance. And I feel like I can get 3 more decently rolled TID pieces of gear. I can easily get into 300k and start doing Void with him. So he might be one of my next characters I focus on if I can remember that. And then here we have his full Cordy set, which is Season 7. He does have the absolute full set. And then pet-wise, we have Mori, and then Dooley again. So I have a lot of Doolies because back in the day, I didn't have full Cordys for everybody and this and that, and so I kind of just threw Dooley on anybody who didn't have a pet that wasn't very strong. Because, I mean, back then you could only just get Gator from Champion Mode, which no longer exists on most maps and stuff like that. Rin, again. Actually, Rin doesn't have full TID. I think she's missing just 1 piece of it. Yeah, she's missing 1 piece of it, but regardless, the rolls on these, again, aren't that strong to where it's worth putting them on. Cordy-wise, we have Season 7 Black Swan Cordy set, and then we have a nice set that we actually used in the recent fashion contest that grandchase ran on their stream. We used a different set for that. 252,932, by the way. And then pet-wise, we have Raven from the Raven set. We have Rosie from the current set that we're running. And then we have Gone, which we need to level up and get his evolutions as well. So much stuff that I need to do in GC and not nearly enough time, especially since I work like 50 plus hours a week every week. And then we're now to our top 5. So we're going to go through 2 more, so Asin and Kalia. And then once we get to our top 3, I'm going to do a warehouse tour real quick, and then I'll go through the top 3 and I'll go through their cards and stuff with you guys. We do have a lot of good cards on these characters here, like for example, like we have 672, 638, 630 special attack from these cards or whatever here on this guy. And, you know, these aren't like the top tier cards, but these are like more easier to get like good cards, and these ones are actually really good here because these are hairy and this and that. But I'm not going to go through full detail on Asins or Kalias. I'll go through full detail on my top 3. But yeah, 282, 286, 298, so he's our number 5, and we use him for Void, but not Void Taint yet. So we have a full Season 6 set on him, and we had the Attendance set as our free set when we used to, you know, not have this premium set for him, and then we have Mugen as part of the craftable sets. Pets wise, we just have Minyu. And then this is where I think we hit 300k for our top 4. Everybody's 300k plus. So 310k on our Kalia. Full TID, both sets of earrings, although they're not tier 2 yet, so we're getting very close to being able to upgrade them to tier 2 directly though. So that'll help. 310, 836, and then 30.62 taint resistance. Most of my characters have, I think all of my characters have 20 plus, and then most of my characters have 30% plus for taint resist, so plus 17. Like I said, everybody in my top row is plus 17. Apparently I'm missing an arm ornament for her. I didn't know that. If I can just get one more Season 7 piece, then if it's the armor ornament, then it'll give me 3% more crit chance. So I'm thinking I'll probably, whenever this set shows up again, I'll have to finish it off, because that'll bump me up. 3% more crit chance will easily knock me to at least 320k, I believe. At least 315, maybe 320, so we'll have to check that out as soon as that comes back. We have the Timmy pet. He's not, he doesn't look as powerful as he is, but he's wicked strong. And then we have our top 3 guys here. So we're going to switch to her real quick, but we're not going to go over her just yet. We're going to look at our warehouse tour here. So our warehouse is getting kind of empty because we've used up a lot of stuff. But we have 4 random prot resets, 146 skill points, 20 single stat drop protection skulls, 38 for changing the stats in general, 46 premium transportation skulls, 476 gate ore, because we're working on trying to get our pet stuff up. A lot of my stuff's also sitting in my Mari's inventory, characters inventory. I haven't gotten around to like organizing my inventories because I have so many characters I play on that it's just hard to keep up with all of it, especially with such limited time. So 1261 hero bullions and 4300 here. So that's another like 430 there, and then 280, 300 about each of these. So 300 about each of these. That's another 900. So I have about, if I were to take the time to craft these and craft these, I'd probably have about 2500. Ish hero bullions, plus 13, plus 11s, plus 10, a lot of plus 7s. I need to start throwing those on characters just to give them a little extra stat boost. Just because I have so many extra of them. Almost 30,000 dark stones, and I have another 20-30k sitting around on characters. 670 to these. We're kind of skimmed through a lot of this. So 23, 48, 105, but we have at least another 50 plus, 100 plus of each of these between all of our characters' inventories again. We need to go through and sort through that. 247 advanced rune summon chests. Kind of need to use up those at some point. 352 dungeon festival tickets, and then 2400 natal rings sitting in here. Tons of pearls, tons of crafting resources here. This is just potions. 10,000 of those, 7,000 of those, 8,000 of those, and then these are for your pets. The glyphs or whatever. I actually haven't used glyphs on most of my pets yet. I should get around to that as well. Just power up my characters. 118 Liznard prayers, 700 of these, 440 of those, 9,000 of these. We have the Nightmare Circus coupons, 226, 234, 4,600 dragon scales from when you used to have to decompose your TID gear to make the chests and stuff. Now it's way easier, and this is also when you used to have to decompose Phantom Phoenix gear, and then each one of these or something like that would craft you a Phantom Phoenix piece. But now everything's so much easier, it's ridiculous. So 61 Doolies chests. This gave me 61 Doolies. I don't know what I would have need for 61 Doolie pets. 12 TID box for any character. tons of these potions here, circus accessories and cosmetic sets, 2 skill point, full skill point resets, and then page 5. See, I have 151 of those. Page 5, I just kind of have tons of card boxes, 100 of these, 100, 3,700 of those, 4,000 rings, 1,200 socket gems. Those are good. 3 plus 12s, manuals for like all the different continent pets for the most part, another 100 Harrier chests, 27 epic reinforcement stone boxes. So if I need epic stones, I got them galore right now. And this one here is the one that I'm saving up for. I need 120 Harrier precious pearls and 600 gate ores. I'm at 476 right now because I don't really run a lot of dungeons that give you gate ore, because I'm so busy doing all my daily dungeons and stuff. And then 120 Harrier pearls. That's actually a lot harder than it sounds. My Harrier pearls, I think I keep them on my Mari, but I don't think I have 120 yet. So 133, so that's enough for 4 earrings as well. So anyways, without further ado, we're done with our warehouse. Let's go through our characters. So AI has 321, 881, plus 17, Voidal Devourer, Heaven's Key. So she's our first character to have a void piece of gear. We have a void weapon on her. Now, since I said I'll go over our stuff on here, if you guys don't already know, void are like normal piece of gear. So normal piece of gear lets you have 1 slot, like 1 socket for cards. Then if they're higher rarity like this, they'll have 2. And then if they're purple rarity, which you have to upgrade them to, like TID, for example, or Old Phantom Phoenix, they hit 3 card slots, and that's significant, right? Now, what's special about these is Void is the only stuff that can have 4 card slots. So that obviously helps make stronger too. And then the other thing special about Void is, like, they have properties. So regular rarity is 2 properties, this is 3 properties, TID has 4 properties, and then Void actually has 5 properties. And their properties are different than most other characters, because they're not a flat amount. Like this is 280 to 560. Instead of being just 359, always you can try and reset it and get higher amounts. You have a chance of getting lower amounts, so it's a lot more complicated. Which is why I haven't bothered with it too much. But so cards wise, we have Unknown Demon 26.5, 26.5, 26.35. So basically 3 Burkus cards almost, the equivalent of, but with actual taint resistance. Burkus gives, I think, 26.67, something like that. So not too much more than this at all. But it doesn't give taint resistance. So I always prefer these taint resistance cards. And this one's 24.07 because I didn't have enough cards sitting around extra. So Harkian's ring, did both sets of earrings here. And then helmet cards I kind of messed up. Later on I found out that it's not that important. It doesn't really matter what stat that the helmet gives you. The most important thing about a helmet is just throwing on taint resistance. Whatever gives you the highest amount of taint resistance is what you want to throw on your helmet. But I'm not going to bother taking these out, because these cards, I have like a million of these. So yeah, helmets, always put on whatever has the highest taint resistance. That's a tip there. Chest piece, pretty much always run like just attack on my chest piece, 2 attacks and then 1 MP recovery, whatever closest to 6% that I have at the time, or above 6% for MP recovery. And then attack, you really don't want to go any lower than 400, but 395, it's not too far off. And this was earlier game that I was kind of throwing these cards in here. So Varen is a good one. So these tech guards I like to use for my pants. I like to use special attack for most part, and that's when I kind of throw in. I like to use like 600 or higher, and these tech guard cards are actually really good. Even though they don't give taint resistance, they still give a ton of special attack. Gloves, always run critical damage on your weapon and your gloves. Always, always, always crit damage. Now I didn't have very good crit damage cards for her, so but everything's still above 20%. Firehammer Driller is a really good early mid game crit damage card, so I still have a lot of my slots because it's just that good for early mid game. And it also used to be a lot harder to get stuff. Now this card's stupid good for special attack, so again, special attack on all 3 slots, same as our pants. Everything 600 above. And then True Iron Cloak, so same as chest piece to cloak and So everything kind of shares the same. So weapon and gloves share the same cards, boots and pants share the same, and then chest and cloaks share the same. So I usually do them the same. So MP recovery 6% or higher, that's 5.95, close enough. And attack 400 or higher, again, there. So that's our AI. Now Cordy set, we have a full Season 7 set for AI. And then pets wise, we have Sherbet, which is matching to our Cordy set. And then runes for her, we get 54,946 out of our 321, 80, 81 total attack. So I usually try to run a lot of taint resistance in my... What the heck? Why is that not the case here? So anyways, I like to try to run a lot of taint resistance because those void dungeons are 20 and 30% respectively. And I try to run them in my runes in these last 2 slots if necessary, if not always this last slot. But I guess at some point I switch this over to this just to increase my total attack. I'll have to figure out what I could do about that here soon. Next one is 8,000 down total attack, but I'll probably throw that on anyways. Regardless, I don't do too many set effects because I just don't have enough runes, so I just worry about what's going to increase my total attack the most and get me to 30% taint resistance or higher. So that's how I do that, for now at least. And then that's her, so our top 2 characters, this guy's going to go up by 100k compared to the last. So almost 100k higher, 418, 122, plus 17 weapons, second job. We'll go over our Cordy sets for him first. So we have the full Dark Rexion set for him, and then we also have the full Raven Soul set, so Season 5 and Season 3 respectively. And we've kind of commingled them together to increase our stats the most. I think if we don't commingle it and we just kind of use full set of either one, we'll be about 400k flat. So this extra 18k is a little nice, because we just kind of commingled. And then we actually got the Dark Rexion set. This was like the very first set we bought when the game first came out. With Ronan, they launched the Dark Rexion set, and then we got the Raven Soul set for free, and we gave the pet to our Rin because there was an event that they were running to celebrate 1 year anniversary, 2 year anniversary, and if you just logged in, you got the full Cordy set. So that was really cool and really nice of them. So we have Rexion, and we have 2 Ringmaster cards. Really rare pet from the Circus Dungeon. Sometimes it can take you 50 plus runs just to get one of these, and that's event tickets and everything that it costs you. So it's pretty intense trying to get these. Going to our cards next, we'll go to our weapon. Again, 26.39, so it's actually slightly lower, I guess, than those other cards I had on. But it's still 0.04% higher than this, but it doesn't give the 0.8% taint resist. So Burkus is really good, really rare card drop though. Also, I'm going to mention this now. There's a reward for anybody who makes it to the end of this video. I'm going to just mention something that's going to probably help a lot of you guys out a lot when it comes to just knowing where to get cards, how to get cards, what their drop rates are and stuff, based off my own data I've collected. So stay to the end of the video just to kind of find out about that. So yeah, we have that for him. We don't have any void weapons for him. Again, messed up on the helmet. I'm not going to bother on Saucony's because the taint resistance isn't that important to me. Right now, at least, it isn't, because I have it set up through my runes. But always put whatever has the highest taint resistance in your helmet. And then here we have, like I said, close to 6% or higher. 5.6% was what I had at the time. And then 420 attack for both of these, plus 0.5% taint resist. And then this card here, if I'm remembering correctly, this card has the highest special attack counter in the entire game, but it doesn't have any taint resist, but it still has the highest special attack in a single card in the whole game. So 3 special attack cards again, same as before, all above 600. Gloves, 24, 24, 26. So it's really hard to get a lot of full Burkuses in this and that, but so I kind of make do with what other stuff I have. I try to do 20% or higher always, and then this is my top characters. I try to do 22.62 from that one driller card or higher. So Astral, 774, 772. So maybe I was wrong on this. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. So 765 right here, and then 774, 772. These are the 3 highest. Okay, yep. Serotone's the highest, and it gives almost a whole 1% taint resist. But the drop rate is excruciatingly low. I've only ever gotten one, and it was from a chest. I opened up hundreds of chests, and I got this. 774 is actually the best one, but I hate running this dungeon, so. But yeah, all good cards. These are the best ones, so I'm amazed that I had them on my Ronin and not my Mari. I actually don't have my best cards on my Mari, so here we go again. Temple Guardian is the highest in the game for flat attack amount. Golem is not much lower than, like, it's 430 here and then 455 for the final boss of the Harrier Continent, but that also gives taint resist. And then this one here gets slightly less taint resist than the final boss of the Harrier Continent, but it gives you like 52 more attack, which is massively significant. MP recovery again, 6% or higher, had 5.95. So that's our Ronin. Gonna go one from our Ronin here, and we're going to go to our Mari, finally. Our Mari kind of looks a little funky right now. We'll kind of go through that first. So Mari looks a little funky because we have like 4 different QWERTY sets on here right now. We have the Acolyte of Dawn, we have the Star Guardian, we have the Lioness set, and then we have, yeah, so 3 different sets. I have the full Lioness set, every single piece for her. It's a Season 5 set. I have the full Acolyte of Dawn set, which is Season 8 set, minus the upper head. And then I have the full Star Guardian QWERTY set as well, which is a Season 6 set. So I have a full Season 6, a full Season 5, and then a full Season 8 minus 1 piece for her. And then a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And we'll throw these on, and I'll show you guys just kind of what each set looks on her. Just because we spend so much time and money and effort into these sets, might as well wear them at least once, right? For this video. Star Guardian. I will have to pause the video after this and reconfigure my set to look like what it did before, so I have the full stats again, so you guys can see that. Because I kind of just threw a whole bunch of stuff together. So I'm missing the Star Guardian upper head as well. Don't know why I have such bad luck on that. So I typically wear these horns, and then our Acolyte of Dawn set is probably the coolest looking set in my opinion. But it obviously commingle everything again just to get increased stats. What you can do as well, I have the scrolls for this somewhere. You can go here and you go to customize QWERTY and you can put a piece here that will be your look. So if you want to look like this, you can take this and you can go ahead and put one in for the stat. And I believe it has to be the same item. So if I take this hammer, how do I do this? It's some way that you do this. It shouldn't be too complicated. But basically, you take one piece here, and this will be your look. This will be the one that you want it to look like, and then you can put one here that's the stat. And then it'll take the stats from the one on the right, and it'll put it into the look one, and that'll be your result here. And it takes these coupons down there. So that's an option that you can do. And then I'm going to pause the video real quick so to get my full set on. Alright, and we're back with our stat boosted Mari. Everything's back to good again. So we did actually change it up a little bit, and I found a combination of my QWERTY that actually increased my stats even more, so now it's 597, 419. So our top character is almost 600k. We'll kind of start with our inventory here. So we have full TID, we have plus 17 Voidal Devour weapon and Voidal Devour chest piece. So we only have the one piece of Void gear, well, outside of the weapon. We don't have the helmet and pants just yet. Tons and tons and tons of reinforcement stones. And Mari's kind of our backpack character. We have all of our sylph stuff here from Temple Destruction, a whole bunch of stuff, 5,000 of these. Just lots of stuff sitting on here. Oh, I forgot we had this as well. 30 days of that remaining. Wow. So potions. We have another 1,400 NATO rings, 2,100 of these potions. Pets, we have Aslan. So we have Agatha from the one set, Aslan from another set, and then Barry from the third set. And then we have a Ringmaster, another Ringmaster, and then we have a Pet Yama. We have Yama from that random pet chest from the more recent event. We have a Pet Rename card. Lots of stuff here. I'm going to throw Agatha back on. And then there was... Is that a plus 16 one that I just scrolled by? No, it wasn't. Okay, I thought I just scrolled past the plus 16 Maruna. I was like, what the heck? 53 of these, so we're about to actually be able to craft. Once I have enough GP, I can turn these into another 16 of these. So if I just turn 7 more into this and get 10 million more GP, I can craft another void weapon to give to another one of my characters, so I have 3 void weapons total instead of just the 2 that I have. And then making our way back to Mari herself. This is a Cordy set that we ended up going with, and then Mari herself. Weapon, we have Burkus, and Harrier Cavalry General. You'll notice that we still don't have a single Saint Gaia card. I've done over 500 runs of that dungeon. I've opened up hundreds of chests, and I'm just on a lucky sod, because I still don't have a single one. Because if I did, if that extra 5% would probably throw me right over, or right around that 600k mark on her. My rolls aren't the best on this. Part of why I don't have such good rolls on some of my items is because of the fact that I split a lot of my stuff between so many different characters, because I'd rather have a bunch of powerful characters rather than one super powerful, like unnecessarily powerful one. Because once you get to a certain point, it's kind of more unnecessary to an extent. At least when, you know, you have all these other super weak characters, I kind of split it between everybody. So Vitality, not the best. Critical attack, these 2 are good. Back attack damage is good, but it doesn't increase your stats. And then Hell Spear, not the best. So Vitality and Hell Spear I need to roll off of, and preferably get MP Recovery and Attack as the 2 stats. Those would be the 2 or just any 2 attack stats really. And then Voidal Gazer, Upward Armor. We have HP Recovery, not the best. GP, not the best. But we have Critical Attack Chance and Critical Attack Damage, both on the higher end of the spectrum. So we need to roll off of some of those as well. And then obviously these don't have card slots. We have the tier 2 of these piercings, and then helmet. We do have lots of taint resistance here, 0.6%, 0.67%, 0.52%, so that's almost 2% there. And then here we have MP recovery, plus 5.9%, attack 430, 430, 430. So all good cards there, not phenomenal ones, but good ones. Kuronos, Rama, and Dustbringer. So again, like I said, I don't have all the super best cards in this game. My luck for drops is absolutely terrible, but I still do what I can with what I have. 25.81%, really good. 26.39 and 25.8, plus an extra 1% taint resistance. So not terrible stuff. 600, 600, 700, and then attack 507 for all 3 of these. So this is where I threw all these. I know I had more Temple Guardian cards. It looks like I threw all 3 of them in my cape. So this is the best attack card in the game. It gives 52 more than the second best one, although it gives slightly less taint resistance, but it's the best attack card in the game. Now what you'd really want to make this look like on your Mari is 3 Temple Guardians here, and then whichever one, I think it's the chest piece, 4 Temple Guardians here, and then I might actually benefit more from replacing one of these with an MP regen card. To be honest, since I don't have any MP regen here and I don't have any MP regen there, one singular MP regen card would actually probably pull me right over 600k instead of having what I have in there right now. Oh wait, I do. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah. But really, you want to have this all Saint Gaias. That would easily pull me 620k if I replaced all those with Saint Gaias. If not higher, probably 630, 640. And then these don't matter too much, just Vitality. You would want to have this with all those cards that I have on my cape. That would be add another 20, 30k, I'd imagine. This you would want to have replaced with Seer Stone, which is the best card for... It's right here, this guy. People are probably farming an old champion if I were to guess. Yep. Recommended 420,000 total attack to go here and 20% that. So, all I can say, guys, is if you want to increase your total attack, here are going to be my tips here. 1, go to the link of the description for this video. I'm going to have a document, a Google document link that you guys are able to view that I have my character stats on for all my characters that I update continually. It has what the best cards in the game are and where you can get them and what their stats are, and I have them ordered. On what you want to throw them on. I have details on like how you want to slot your cards, whether your character is an MP character or if they're an AP character. And then I have a whole bunch of different pages. I'm working on my introductory page, and I'm working on kind of throwing down the percentages and stuff. I'm very busy. I work like 50 plus hours a week, and I have other things I need to do. But there's all that stuff. I have a pet list, like where you get them and how to get them. And then I have, and this is probably going to be one of the more important pages other than the one that tells you like what cards to slot, where to slot them, why to slot them if they're AP or MP. I have all these different pages that go on about like the drop rates for certain cards. Like for example, I have Temple of Time. I have over 308 runs of the old version of Temple of Time, and it'll show you like Temple Apostle has dropped 24 times, which is a 7.79% average drop rate. And I have all that type of stuff there kind of just written down for you guys. So just go on there, look at those numbers, you'll get your drop percentages and stuff. And I have thousands of runs that I've documented so far between all the different dungeons. So, and as I get more time, I'm going to be doing more runs of the Harrier dungeons and stuff, so we can get a better idea of how often Sarastone or whatever drops, or those other cards that are really good that I was telling you guys about. Just stick by the channel, check the description for that link. I'm going to be documenting drop rates for chests too, which is why I'm holding one of these ones here. They did make them easier to get these chests than they used to be though, like a lot easier to get these chests than they used to be when I was farming them. So if you guys just kind of stick around for that, we'll, you know, have drop rates for these chests as well, and like how often they drop really good cards. But anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. I appreciate all of your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.